Hi and welcome to another gaming video, and in today's video I want to make the statement that I am not a gamer. I'm not a gamer as such anymore, which is a bit odd for somebody with a games channel, but I class myself these days as more of a games enthusiast rather than someone who just sits down and plays games. And I put out a video on this channel a couple of years ago, I think, saying that I really need to just get back into gaming for fun, to play games for myself, to play games just for the sake of playing games, rather than doing it for this channel. And I didn't. It hasn't changed. I don't see it changing. I can't actually remember the last time I played a game for fun, just for me, where I just got out one of my consoles and just started playing a game. That hasn't happened for a long time. I've got lots of consoles, I've got lots of games, but I generally tend to turn those into some kind of video content. It's a short burst, so whether that's a game I've already got or one I've stumbled across, it's playing games for the purpose of creating content, and I actually quite enjoy it, being that way, rather than spending 2 days playing whatever game on my Switch. Just recently I stumbled across Doom for the Atari 2600, downloaded it, played it, researched it, looked up the history of it, made a video on it, put it out. And then that'll probably be all I do on that game. I will then move on to something else, another game, another system, possibly a mod or some kind of demake or whatever I stumble across. And that seems to be just how it is. I don't play games for the sake of playing games. I play games for the sake of making video content or discovering something new. I'm often on the lookout for something odd, something different, like Doom on the Atari 2600 or Halo on the Game Boy Color or the latest Doom mod that is out and about. I've got lots of consoles. I've got Super Nintendo, a Dreamcast, an Atari 2600 with a huge stash of games. I've also got my Switch Lite, a PS Vita, a DSi, and my Ambinic. And all of those consoles have games for them, but I don't generally get them out just to play games. I will sit there and think, oh, well, that game was on the Vita. Let me play that, record some footage, and then I can make some content out of it. I much prefer finding out info about it, sharing that with my viewers on this channel, and moving on. So each video will be on a different game, and I will just move from one game and one system to the other. I've recently done a lot of Super Nintendo gameplay videos. That is me playing a game, and it was fun. I picked those particular games because I love those games, but I played them and I recorded them and I put them out on this channel, or they will come out on this channel. And the same with my other systems. I've done some Dreamcast games, some are out, some are still to come. I don't think I'm a gamer as such. I have sort of grown-up children. They will play on whatever system they've got, Xbox, PlayStation, PC, Switch, and a new game will come out, and it will be all they talk about. It will be all they play, days, weeks that they are playing these games. I take a look at them. I might play them for a little bit, or to record some footage so I can make a video out of it. But that's it. That's where I leave it. So for me, gaming is more about the tech behind it, what's going on in the gaming world, what's come out, what's about to come out, what's new hardware, what new games will be coming out soon. Then I will dip back into my back catalogue of games and play some of those. It's odd because I still like gaming. I still like playing games, but I have to have a purpose for them. I think playing games can be a bit of a pointless exercise, and that sounds really weird because it's gaming, it's supposed to be fun. But I don't want to while away days playing a game. I want to share that experience with someone, and that generally is on my channel. So if I've got a new game for my Switch, which I do buy games, I've got a massive selection of games across here. a big drawer full of Super Nintendo games, a big shelf full of Dreamcast games, Wii, Saturn, DS, Vita, 3DS, Switch, Wii U, Xbox 360, Xbox One, PS 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you name it. Oh, it's got some Game Boy games there. What's that? That's a Mega Drive game and an N64 game. Some Game Boy Advance games. So I've got a big selection of games that I could just plug in and play, and off I go and spend days playing games. But I just don't tend to. I'm more an enthusiast. I'm more like to share that experience, to find something new, to look at the history of something, whether that's a game or a console. So yeah, I'm not a gamer as such. I am more a games enthusiast, and I'm going to go with that title. I mean, there may be some game at some point in the future that spins my head around, and I spend ages playing. I mean, it's not unheard of. I went through a huge phase of playing on my PS Vita, spent a lot of time playing Little Big Planet. Don't do that anymore. Switch, I got the latest Kirby game for it, and played that for quite some time, but that was a while ago. I just don't... I don't know whether it's my age or whether it's my attention span, but I just can't seem to be totally engrossed in a game just for fun purposes. I think my YouTube hat is always on, where it just thinks about, well, that could make great content, that could be the next video, and I'm quite happy with that. I spend most of my time thinking about video ideas. I've got a notebook which I write down thoughts and semi-scripts for some of the videos, and I've got a notes app on my phone which I will just be sitting on the bus one day and think, oh, that'll make a great video, I'll write that down. So there you go. I'm not a gamer, I'm a games enthusiast. Let me know what you think. Does it happen to others, or do people just who play games for fun anyway, just get bored of it and move on to another hobby? Like, subscribe, enjoy.